Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Happy Monday, y'all. Here we are again. It is Monday, the 8th of December, 2025, the last month of this year. We just passed our last super moon of this year. Number one, y'all, we gonna be all right. We gonna be just fine. But there are some things that we as a collective need to know, that we need to understand, and that we need to be working on consciously, daily. And it ain't got nothing to do with anything outside of you, but it has everything to do with what's inside of you, what you believe, and what you allow yourself to hold on to, and what you allow yourself to be afraid of. Eliminate that fear demon. Don't be afraid of nothing. Don't be afraid. Live in the present moment, because that's where your magic is strongest, with you right now. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. It is Monday. We still here, and we gonna be all right. Let me greet everybody who's in the room. Greetings, Andrea. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Denny. Denny says it is 25 balmy degrees in the Laurel Highlands of Fayette County, Pennsylvania. Well, Denny, it is 55, and I just got in from meditating. 55 absolutely beautiful degrees here in Las Vegas. All right. Oh, Denny, you are absolutely right. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Greetings, MCHB. Greetings, Mildred. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Jackie Jan. Greetings, Jackie B. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, M. Dizzy Lizzie. Greetings and salutations. Y'all, my screen just refreshed. So now I see all of you here. Greetings and salutations. Greetings. Oh, goodness gracious. Greetings, ES. Greetings to you. Greetings, Lisa Alvarenga. Greetings and salutations. Oh, there you are, M. Dizzy Lizzie. We have missed you. We are so happy that you are back in the chat. Greetings, Light Seeker. Greetings, Brenda Vaughn. Absolutely, Brenda. I will I will pull a card for you. Greetings, Sheila Barham. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Daniel Martin, my friend. Greetings. I'm so happy to see you back in the chat. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy December. Happy birthday to everybody whose birthday is coming up this week. If your birthday is today or tomorrow, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. Greetings, cheap ass me. Oh, I've missed you as well. Greetings and salutations. Oh my goodness, I love it when y'all come back. I love it. Here we go. First things first, y'all. First things first. Let us go ahead, because we need this universal prayer this week. We need to be prepared for the Cretans to be cretining this week. Expect for there to be a lot of cruelty coming out of Washington, straight up cruelty. Just things to make people's everyday living harder. Number one, y'all, the best defense to what is happening in Washington, is to completely disassociate yourself from that whole energy. Disassociate yourself. If you can, disassociate yourself. Do not let fear rule you, especially fear over what that cretin is going to do. Again, y'all, let me say this. There is nothing there. This is an empty. When they say empty vessels, they're talking about DJT. This is not a being of the light. This is a dark creature, a soulless being. This is a reincarnation of what was here before. We've already fought wars behind this same energy, and this is the energy. We can name it. We can call him Adolf. We can call him Napoleon. We can call him all kinds of names. The energy is the same. What we have to do to get out of this energy, y'all, number one, we have to disassociate ourselves from it. We cannot be in fear of it, and we must stand in our own sovereign power. It is up to each and every one of us to understand who we are and why we are here. We've all been here. Most of us have been here hundreds of times. We've been caught up in this reincarnation cycle. But some of us are in this cycle to end it this time. There we go, my spirit guides all over me. So, y'all, follow what your highest self is guiding you to. Right now, the most important thing we need to do for ourselves is to forgive ourselves for our human condition. Forgive ourselves for being taken advantage of. Forgive ourselves for being fooled into believing something that some human person has filled our minds with. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. That is the most important thing. Forgive yourself so that you can move forward, so you can step out of that energy. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. The move forward is the right move. It doesn't matter if everything that was done before was horrible. Once you recognize it and you decide to internally change it, that is where your day one begins. The most important thing is to change you to your highest self, not to what somebody else says you should be, but what you desire to be. When you look back on your life, if you're not writing that story yourself, if you were to look back on your life right now, how would that story read? Are you proud of it? Now, understand, every moment we are in creator mode. If you are not pleased with where you are right now, start taking the steps to change it. Start where it matters most. Right here. Love yourself. That's where it all starts. You've got to love you. You've got to understand that you are the reason for the season. I'm going to keep saying this until y'all understand. It's called a universe because it is about you. It's not about politics. It's not about war. It's not about how much a loaf of bread costs at the grocery store. It's about you. So bring everything back home. Work on the things that you can actually change. And that is whatever is inside of you. That is all under your control. And let go of everything that is causing you to be in competition with other people, things that are causing you to hate your neighbor based on nothing other than their socioeconomic stereotype or skin color. Be better. We can. We have to. But it starts with us repairing our own self. Before you point a finger at anybody else in the world, look in the mirror and make sure that whatever you're about to accuse them of, that you're not guilty of yourself. Take what resonates, y'all, and leave all the rest. But here we go. Let us start with our universal prayer. Everybody who would like to castrate this power in Washington, who would like to right the wrongs, who would like to go ahead and let us go ahead and be done with this time, with this energy. Let us defeat these monsters. Let us see them, name them, and shame them, and make others aware. Y'all, this is the biggest reality TV show in the world. And once you understand that that's exactly what it is, that's when you're safe. All right, here we go, y'all. Everybody who would like to get in on this universal prayer, take an intentional cleansing breath in through the nose. Fill your lungs to the tippy top. Massage or tap your third eye 3 times. Exhale through the mouth completely. Dear universe, this day we pray. Take Trump, Vance, and Musk's power and protection away. Let all they devise for our collective harm only those that hate has selected. Protect all of our collective mind and let none of us be left behind. May we prosper. May we shine. May we create our greatest design with love and compassion, leading the way. Right the wrongs this day we pray. So be it. So mote it be. 100 times true. All right, y'all. Greetings, y'all. That's right, cheap ass me. When you point that finger at somebody, 3 fingers, 4 fingers pointing right back at you. All right. Greetings, y'all. All right, here we go. Oh, Lightseeker has a question. Cheap ass me. Let me get to the very top because we got a lot of questions here. So, Mildred says, send healing energy to Krista's ribs due to her fall the other day. Here, let's put Krista on our prayer list. Gonna put Krista's ribs. All right. She's on the list. Greetings, eloquent rage. All right, hold on. I'm going all the way back up to the top. Greetings, Cindy Lee. All right, hold on. I'm trying to find. All right, Cindy, we ain't going to think you being rude. I'm trying to. Greetings, J.A. Williams. Greetings and salutations. And y'all, please, y'all, if you have a question that you would like me to ask, the only thing I ask you to do is put it in all caps so that I can see it. All right, here we go. The first question. There we go. That's Denny. Ain't no stopping us now. And we are family. Yes, we are. Oh, Denny says Dr. Philip McMillan had on his YouTube show today that it is going around that COVID vaccines prevent heart attacks, suicides, and drownings. And he says, no way. Oh, no, I don't know who is putting out that ridiculous propaganda, but ain't no vaccine going to stop you from drowning. Ain't no vaccine going to stop your heart from having a heart attack if you eat cheeseburgers every day. So somebody was just sitting up on that show, just bold-faced lying. All right. Greetings and salutations, y'all. And you're right, Denny. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday again because all I did yesterday was sleep. Y'all be prepared. Someplace in the world got hit with a great big old earthquake, and that was the kickoff. So be ready, be mindful for the whole rest of this week that we are going to. Holy cow, y'all. This is going to be an impromptu kind of middle of the road weather report, but y'all be prepared. I don't know if it's this Wednesday or next Wednesday, but we all need to get as prepared as possible. Y'all, we may be facing a polar vortex that will plummet the temperature in North America to the point of where we would feel like we are on the verges of an ice age. And understand, when we have severe weather swings, the additional draw on the power grid can cause massive brownouts and blackouts. I'm talking to Texas. I am talking to y'all. Be mindful. Prepare now. And I am serious, y'all. This is so serious. Find a room in your house. Make sure, number one, if you don't have a backup battery power or electric motor, get one. If you have the means, even if you got to go to Tractor Supply and get you a gas operated one, they've got some gas operated ones that are not horribly expensive. No, you can't use them inside. Yes, you may have to chain it up so somebody don't steal it, but we are coming into a period where it is going to be imperative for people's survival to have backup power, especially even if it's just to run a small heater. With that being said, y'all, be mindful. Be mindful. Identify a room in your house that you can seal off, that you can survive in if you need to, that will hold heat, that you can tack blankets up to the walls to create a little igloo for yourself. I am so serious right now, and I know I'm saying something that sounds uber scary and uber panicky, but I need y'all to take this seriously. This is part of their plan. And if this polar vortex does occur, a lot of our population could expire, could not be here on December 1st. Now, this polar vortex is supposed to start on Wednesday and culminate on Christmas Day. I'm not saying that dates or days are any type of an oracle, but this is what they are predicting. Be prepared. You can't be scared. The only thing that we can do is prepare now. Understand. And yes, I am ringing the urgency bell because people need to act accordingly. Again, I am asking for all of you people who have excess blankets and things. You have enough for yourself and an entire army. Outfit the army. They're going to need it, especially those people who are living in their vehicles and those who are living on the street. Extra blankets, extra wool blankets, socks, long johns, anything that can help people keep that warmth, a warm layer close to their skin. We're about to come into a very, very, very trying time. And this is where us as light workers, this is where we are activated. This is why we're here in times of trouble. We're the ones. You can count on me. Most of us in here are the ones who are always providing for everybody else. And we be sitting back when something is happening to us, there's nobody there for us. But that's not about our worry right now. Our concern right now is that we were put here to make a difference. You have been making a difference your whole life. Now is where it's really going to count. Now is where we've got men, women, boys, and girls who have absolutely nothing. And for those of us who are sitting on piles of unused things, those of us, if you've had a relative or somebody who is children, even if you're one of those people who put everything in a doggone storage unit, and you have things because you've been holding on to them for 30 years, if they are still good, donate them. Let them be of use instead of just collecting dust and dirt and being of no service to nobody. Let's clear the clutter. Stop holding on to stuff that could actually help somebody. And we go lock it up behind a rolling door and forget about it until we pass away and leave that burden for somebody else to shift. Shift that mess now. Get rid of what no longer serves you. Stop hanging on to old energy. Old energy, hoarding, will drag you down. It will suck the life right out of you. It is a living, breathing thing. Shift it. Get rid of it. Don't let it control you anymore. All right, y'all. I'm sorry that the universe put that sermon on me. Y'all don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger. All right. Greetings, y'all. Greetings. Oh, M. Dizzy Lizzy said, oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, now I might have to go watch Whoopi Goldberg. Oh, my goodness. What was the name of that doggone movie where she was a nun? All right. Greetings, Brenda. Here we go. First question is Brenda's. Brenda says, question, Tanya, can you pull me a card? Yes. Mildred says, where can I find that Ethiopian Bible? Are you talking to me? I don't think I've ever talked about the Ethiopian Bible. But I know that the Bible that is in Ethiopia, I know it is in print. I think you can order it on Amazon if I'm not mistaken. I believe you can get it. I know you can get the Book of Enoch on Amazon, and I know that we don't want to be supporting no Jeff Bezos. All of these doggone cretins, all of them, they have their hands in everything. And I just found out my brand new internet is through freaking Amazon. I had no idea that this internet, because I had to get rid of Cox because I can't stand them. But I got this new internet and it's freaking Amazon. It's an Amazon internet. Didn't even know that existed, but now I know now. So here I am paying Jeff Bezos out of my own pocket. Ugh. They own everything. But here we go. Brenda, yes, I will pull you a card. Let me stop being over here just being contrary. Universe, creator, spirit guides, what message just for Brenda Vaughn for this moment in time, just for today, just for Brenda Vaughn. Here you go, Brenda. Oh, the universe is asking you to be mindful about balance. Balance is key to a harmonious life. Have you been feeling out of sync? Adjust how you spend your time and energy to ensure you maintain a healthy equilibrium. Don't let things get too cattywampus for you, Brenda. Keep things in balance. Put things down when they get too heavy. Don't try to hold everything at once until it topples you over. You are in control of your situation. Only carry what you can carry comfortably that won't trip you up. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right. Greetings, Sheila. Greetings, M. Dizzy Lizzy. Greetings, y'all. Greetings, cheap ass me. Greetings, eloquent rage. Greetings, Chantal. Greetings. Oh, here we go. I'm going to pull a sacred oracle for the collective for today. Here we go. Universe, creator, spirit guides for our collective. Just for today. What message does the universe have? What message does the all have for our collective for this Monday, the 8th day of December, 2025? Oh, and y'all, I picked up 2 cards. I'm going to read them both. But the card that we got first, y'all, we got this 5-pointed star. Y'all, I am woman, hear me roar, because that's what this star is. The 5-pointed star is the female being. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Our message from the universe for this Monday, the 8th of December, 2025. We got magic. You are a magical being. Stop. Hold on. Let me read this because it needs to be read the way that it needs to be read. You are a magical being. Time to stop hiding the awe-inspiring abilities you have to connect to the divine. Drawing the pentacle invites you to connect with your personal magic on a deeper level at this time. Working with the phases of the moon in ritual and with herbs, candles, crystals, and spell work are some of the ways that we can connect our magic on the physical plane to the etheric realms. Find what suits you best with love and with harm to none. If you are inquiring about a relationship or situation, take heart. There is something quite special here. Proceed with curiosity and wonder as this situation begins to unfold in the most unique of ways. Meditate on the pentacle when you want to draw in the power of the elements to protect your energy and or your sacred space. This symbol is the pentacle. This is a Wiccan symbol, amulet, and talisman, often symbolizing the element of earth. It is used for invocation and represents the ability to bring spirit to earth. All right, take what resonates. And this is the second message for our collective. The universe is asking us to stay grounded. Have you been feeling spacey, confused, or unable to focus? Drawing this card means your energy is scattered or you're not fully connected to your body. It is time to reconnect with your physical body and its connection to the earth. Meditation, being outdoors, movement, and root vegetables such as beets, potatoes, carrots. Make yourself a yummy stew can help you feel more grounded. This symbol is the anchor. The anchor is the sailor's best friend when the sailor wants to stay put for a little while. Take what resonates, y'all, and leave all the rest. All right, greetings, Chantal. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, J.A. Williams. Greetings, eloquent rage. All right. Yes. Oh, you're not talking to me. All right. Greetings. Oh, M. Dizzy Lizzy is busy doing art, trying to stay busy. Right on. Denny says the wealthy are doing everything they can to get us off the earth. Don't y'all again, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. This is the time for us to be working on ourselves. It's not about who they are. It's about who we are and what we allow in out to happen to us. Stand in your truth, speak your truth, but fight for you. Don't fight for an institution. Don't fight to put yourself back under somebody's boot heel. Fight for freedom, fight for sovereignty, fight for you. All right, remember that. I'm going to say this again. It's called a universe for a reason. It's all about you. Don't let the distractions make you a slave to the circumstance that those cretins have created. All right. Remember, this is all of this. Ain't none of this real. Ain't none of this real. Number one. And once we understand that and act from there, then we can change our whole existence. Greetings, light seeker. Now, where's the questions now? I'm on the live chat. We got Krista's ribs. Oh, here we go. Light Seeker says, why don't the Somalians consider themselves black? Because you have to understand, in certain parts of the world, being called black is a slight. That is like saying the N-word. Calling somebody black is just like calling them the N-word. It doesn't have to make sense to you. But we are not a color. That is something that was put on us to take away from who we are. When we call ourselves black or white, we are denying everything that we are. In the old days, we had tribes. Our tribes had names. Even here in America, you know, they want to you know this. The tribal names. A lot of Blackfoot Indians was black people. A lot of Seminole Indians were black colored people, and that's even wrong, because there are very, very few black people. Black is the color of this sweater that I have on. Most of us are shades of brown. Now, there are some black folks. Yes, there are. But they are a very, very small minority. The first thing that we have to do is stop objectifying ourselves. Number one, we have to educate our children about calling ourselves out of our name, about calling ourselves a harmful slur. Ain't nothing endearing about calling a black child calling another black child, a black man calling another black man, or a woman calling her children or her husband that derogatory name. That name only serves to further white supremacy, to push down on the head of the person who has color, and make them feel ashamed or embarrassed or lesser than, simply because of the color of their skin. This is so important right now. And this is one of the things that all of us as a collective have got to speak against about, and we have to educate ourselves as well. Racism in this country has been the bane of everything. I'm going to say this again because what is going on is to try to erase the history of the indigenous people who were here. The indigenous people were not just in Africa. Africa had no freaking boundaries. There were no borders in Africa. The white man is the one who invented borders, all right? Who divided land that he did not own up to say, I own this, which he did not create. This is all a part of the slavery that we are operating under. This is why they don't want you to know who you are so that you cannot claim a tribe. If you are a person of color, if you have done a 23andMe or an Ancestry.com, then your DNA says that you're from the whole world. But most white people's DNAs, so they're just from one place, one or two places. But black people are from everywhere, but don't have not one relative in Africa. Oh, it says you're 13% Nigerian, 12% Ethiopian, 52% South African, but you don't have not one blood relative on that continent. Why? Because your family never was on that continent. You originated in America on Turtle Island, and you are indigenous. I said it. I ain't taking it back. All right. So, but Light Seeker, that's why Somalians don't consider themselves black, because being called black is the same as calling yourself the N-word. You're taking away from who you are. Somalians call themselves Somalians because that's what they are. We call ourselves black because we don't know what else to call ourselves. And that's what the white man put on us. Again, I said it. I ain't taking it back. Now you, melanated person, have the whole right to call yourself anything you want to. So do that. Don't objectify yourself by a color. If you don't know where your clan came from, call yourself by your name and identify yourself that way. All right? And as far as race goes, it's human. Period. For most of us. There are some that are not human. But if you have to put a race down and you don't know where you're from, try human. If that don't work, try earthling. But we need to get away from calling ourselves a color that we are not. All right? Because that's just a way of keeping us down. And it's a way of making us repeat the spell to keep ourselves enslaved. And that goes for white folks too. If you're calling yourself white, that's the same spell to keep you from being anything other than that. Take what resonates, y'all. I guess it's gonna be a sermon Monday today. All right, but I hope I answered your question, Light Seeker. M. Dizzy Lizzy says, question, is my longtime friend Fernando working for ICE? Here we go. Universe, creator, spirit guides. And y'all would be amazed at how many black people and how many Hispanic people are putting on that outfit and hunting their own for $50,000. Money will make you do crazy things. Universe, creator, spirit guides. Is Fernando working for ICE? Is Fernando working for ICE? Yes or no? M. Dizzy Lizzy, Tarot says no, he is not working for ICE. You got the death card, um, spiritual transformation, new beginnings, letting go, endings change, transition, sudden or unexpected upheaval, endings, and release. But Tarot says no, Fernando's not. I hope that is right. Let me know if you find out. Greetings, Cheap Ass Me. Cheap Ass Me says, Miss Tanya, can you see if and when my big boss will retire, quit, or get fired? I feel like he is embezzling, but I have no access to that info. Just a feeling. Here we go. Here, let's ask the first one. First question first. Universe creator, spirit guides. Will cheap ass me's boss be leaving the job soon? Will cheap ass me's boss be leaving the job soon in the near future? Oh, cheap ass me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but not not anytime soon. And I shuffled them, and that this death card came right back up. But right now the answer is no. Right now the answer is no. But that is this energy. Ask again next month when things change. All right, because we are in a we're in a vortex right now. Oh, and let me tell y'all, there's some crazy stuff going on with the sun. So we are in a swarm of earthquakes. We got a polar vortex coming. We got the sun doing X, M, Y, Z. It's doing the whole doggone alphabet up there, y'all. Be mindful. We are in a period, and Mercury is going retrograde again, or is already retrograde again. So y'all be mindful. Just be mindful. Things will break. Things will stop working. Be mindful of this vortex. Be prepared. Be as prepared as you can. Help as many people as you can feasibly help. Feasibly help. All right. And this is going to be a time to where we may have to get creative with stuff. Remember, if it's freezing cold in your house and the electricity don't go off, it may be better to take some stuff out of the refrigerator and put it on the counter, because the counter will be colder than the refrigerator. Just food for thought, y'all. Food for thought. All right. Be mindful. We're coming into some trying times, and I hate to kind of ring this alarm of, but we need to be mindful and be prepared. Be as prepared as you can be. We coming into some crazy stuff. We're coming into some crazy stuff. All right. Greetings, eloquent rage. All right. What y'all talking about? I am looking for questions, y'all. Uh-oh, hold on. I moved my cursor and it jumped. Greetings, beautiful girl. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Alicia. All right, here we go. I'm going to start right here because I see this big old question. Here we go. We got Chantal. Chantal says, thank you, Tanya. Before you pulled the cards for the collective, I was just about to ask how collective deals with someone who calls himself a god but uses your mental and physical health against you. And mm, mm. Well, I hope I answered your question. Mildred says the classification of color in a colonizer thing is for separation of people. Yes, and for hate, because then you can make an assumption, a general assumption about a whole group of people, and then people just take it and run with it. And people say, well, why don't you like black people? When they never met a black person, and they'll just spit out every stereotype they have ever been taught. But if you ask, well, why don't you like Karen Smith? They'll be like, well, who is Karen Smith? I don't know Karen Smith. Why? How could I hate Karen Smith? I don't know who Karen Smith is. That's because when somebody has an identity, it's harder to hate them than when somebody is just under a blanket. And that black and white is a blanket that smothers and kills. Alicia, oh, y'all talking to each other. All right. All right. Greetings, Robert Mack. Let me find your question. Robert Mack says, greetings, Tanya. Please look at the Supreme Court. Are they going to do away with birthright citizenship? Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go. Let's see if the Supreme, well, we already know they're cretins. They are part of the problem. So let's go ahead and ask universe, creator, spirit, guides, is the United States Supreme Court going to overturn birthright citizenship? Are they going to go against the Constitution of the United States of America? Yes or no? And here we go, y'all. Ooh-wee. Tarot is giving us a big old yes. And look at here. We got the Seven of Pentacles. It's about money. This is about money. This is disenfranchisement. I don't know how they're going to do that. But here you go. If they're going to take away birthright citizen, then they need to start with DJT, since he is only a first generation American. He is only an American through birthright citizenship. So if they're going to drop the hammer, start at the doggone top. Let him and let the Russian asset and his let Boris and Natasha be taken back to freaking Russia, where they belong. All right, I said it. I ain't taking it back. All right. Greetings, Ogeche. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in forever. Ogeche says, can you read on Admiral Alvin Hosley, who resigned as commander of the U.S. Southern Command due to illegal commands from Hegseth? Here we go, right on. And this is the catalyst, y'all. And we will have pockets of brave people, and understand that this administration is going to go after American citizens who stand up for themselves. So here we go. We're gonna do a draw on Admiral Alvin Hosley, universe creator, spirit guides. What will become of Admiral Hosley for disobeying orders? 4 cards. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. All right. This brave man. Oh, I'm gonna cut to the whole chase. This man, this administration is going to make Admiral Hosley's life a living hell. Number one, he's gonna be followed and treated like a straight up criminal. They are going to try to take everything that he has earned. They are going to try to take away from him. They are going to make his life an absolute living hell. And if they can, they will try to put him in prison. That is what is about to happen to Admiral Alvin Hosley. So this is a hero. This is a man who says, I will not. And he's going to stand on his business. And this administration is going to use him as a tale of caution. But I hope, I pray, and I do feel that when they mess with these people, instead of them instilling fear in those young recruits, they're going to light a fire under them. The revolution is about to befall this country, and it will start with the civil war of white man fighting against white man. Be prepared. The bottom is about to fall out of the economy just in time for Christmas. Be prepared. Don't be scared, but understand this is a part of the reality TV show that they want you to be. They want you afraid. They want you in despair. They want you at your lowest possible so that they can, after creating all the problems, they can say, here, we're going to fix it for you. All you got to do is believe in us again. Resist. They've shown you who they are. Believe them. Fight against them to the death if necessary. I said it. I'm not taking it back. All right. I hope that helps, Ogechi. Greetings, Luchelle. Greetings, Ellen R. Oh, Luchelle says, hi, Miss Tanya. Can you help us merge into our highest timeline? All right, y'all. We are all on this right now. If you have been, number one, if you if you have just been sleeping, you are getting prepared. The universe is preparing you. And if you are just uber tired, y'all, take that rest. If the universe has gotten you wanting to lay down, don't fight that. Lay down. Let your body rest. Even if you feel like you're just doing nothing but resting, you are receiving downloads. We are being upgraded right now. If you are on a timeline that is so incompatible with your being, again, before you go to sleep tonight, say out loud to the ether, to the air around you, when I wake up, I will wake up in my best possible timeline. Say that before you go to sleep. And then when you wake up in the morning, before your feet hit the ground, make this aver, this AVER, say out loud with passion, with feeling, I am awake in my best possible timeline. All right. All right. And y'all, please, as often as you can, and I know that the weather is not working with everybody right now. I know some places it is just bone cold. But if you can, put on your heavy jacket and still go take a walk around the block. It is imperative. Let the sun touch your skin. Let it touch your forehead. Let it touch your head. All right. We need to be in that sun. Be mindful though. If you can get in the sun, get in that sun late in the day or early in the morning, because that thing that's out there right now is not the sun. And if you go out there and stare at it, it will hurt your eyes. So early in the morning or late in the evening, about 4 o'clock before the sun sets, that is the real sun. And before 7 a.m., y'all, the sun is early. The real sun is early. So when it's first rising, that's the real sun. And when it is just about to set, that is the real sun. That middle of the day thing was made in China. That's the Timu sun. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. And yes, we are being manipulated. That's why if you have gardens, things are still growing in December. Things are still green in December. You still have flies, house flies outside in December. Yes, they're playing all in our faces, y'all. They're messing with everything. All right. Ellen R says, may I have a card for the week? Absolutely, Ellen. You're going to get an angel card. Here you go. Universe Creator Spirit Guides just for Ellen. Just for today. Here we go, Ellen. Ooh, you get 1919 transformation. It is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. Repeat this affirmation: I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. Take what resonates and leave all the rest, Ellen. All right, Janet has a question. Oh, let me find it. Where's it at? Oh, greetings, Inner Planet Janet. Inner Planet Janet says, Tanya, does this kitty I found in my car belong to anyone, or is she mine now? We'll start with the latter. Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides. Is the kitty that Tony found, is this her new friend? Has this kitten chosen Tony to be hers? Oh, nope. So, Tony, I'm sorry, Tony, but that kitty may belong to somebody. Ask around first before you just keep her. Somebody may be very distraught looking for that kitten. But Tarot gave you the Hanged Man. You got to look at this in a different way. And this is, you got the Hanged Man. So who take take what resonates and leave all the rest. But unfortunately, this on this card is letting go and sacrifice. But take a picture of her, put her on next door on Ring, and see if somebody claims her. You might have somebody's brand new, very, very loved baby that they just got that they lost. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right. Greetings, Gina M. Greetings, Purple Ranger. Purple Ranger says, also, Tanya, I heard the word no this morning. Can I have a card for that? My eyes was wide, like, huh? All right. And that was somebody answering you. I'm gonna pull you a couple of cards. Here we go. Universe Creator Spirit Guides for Purple Ranger. Any insight onto the her hearing the word no this morning? What does Purple Ranger need to know? And I'm gonna pull one of these cards for you too. Is there a message in the no for Purple Ranger? Here you go. All right. So Purple Ranger, you got, so it says, I heard the word no this morning. Can I have a card for that? My eyes was wide, like, huh. And the card that you got is the High Priestess. Let me read this card. Mystery, intuition, inner knowing, self-trust, spiritual insight, emotional stability, divination, esoteric, wisdom, knowledge, things yet to be revealed. Listen here, this is the big one. Spirit guides and discovering your truth. So, Purple Ranger, first thing that I'm going to say is whatever you were thinking about or are thinking about or were contemplating doing, you already have your answer. No, don't do that. But I'm going to go out on a ledge here and say you heard the voice of one of your spirit guides. You heard that. And y'all, please understand, there is no veil. There is no veil. If you are able, the shadow beings, if you're seeing things moving constantly, if you're seeing ghost lights when you're laying in the pitch blackness of your bedroom and you're seeing things light up, understand you are seeing, sensing, feeling the energy beyond the veil. Okay? Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it at all, because this is a part of your awakening, of your becoming. And we are becoming more than what we are used to being. For a lot of us who are empaths or psychics, your intuition is on point and you are seldom wrong about anything. So trust yourself. If your telepathy has been going off and people's faces or something have just been ringing in your mind, pick up the phone and call them. Somebody is trying to contact you. If all of a sudden somebody that you haven't thought about in eons, you can't get them off their mind, they are literally calling you. If you know their number, pick up the phone and say what you want. You don't get bothered by people's energy unless they are fixated on you or you're fixated on them. All right? But trust that energy. It's leading you to something. Take what resonates. Oh, there's Mickey Mouse's question. Greetings, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse says, Tanya, there is a possibility my granddaughter might have sickle cell and not just a trait. We are having blood tests done later this week. Can you give any insight on this? Here we go. Universe creator, spirit guides. Does Mickey Mouse's granddaughter, is she suffering with sickle cell? Please give us the truthful answer from the all. Universe creator, spirit guides. Does Mickey Mouse's granddaughter have sickle cell anemia? Yes or no? And Mickey Mouse, Tarot is saying yes. So when you get the test done, let me know if Tarot was correct in this or not. But you got the Queen of Swords. Thoughts dominate feelings, perceptiveness, keen insight. So you guys know what's going on before you even had the diagnosis. You guys already understood that the child may have been suffering with sickle cell. Your observations um, are correct. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. And I'm so sorry, but it is not a death sentence. It just means she'll have to live and be mindful of her own being. All right. All right. Oh, Purple Ranger says, hello, chat. Hello, Tanya. We made it to the 12th, aka the 10th month of whatever alleged year. Anyway, hello, 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 right back at you, Purple Ranger. Greetings, Renee Dugan. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Delphi. Delphi says, Tanya, where our beef go? I can't believe we aren't producing enough beef. Cattle farmers still going. Y'all, I'm going to tell you this. For those of y'all who are still eating meat, I don't want to scare y'all. I really don't. But I want y'all to understand one thing, and I want you to ask yourself something, especially those of y'all who have ever worked for any big a grocery store, especially if you worked at Walmart for even 5 minutes. All right. Every day, these big stores, these little stores, these grocery stores take all that meat that is in their cases. And if it's past a certain date and they can't repackage it and make it into something else, they throw it into the garbage can. This is at every single store, everywhere in the whole world. Now I want you to ask yourself, if they're throwing away hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of packages of meat, pork, beef, chicken, where are all these animals being housed? Are we murderizing 1 million animals, cows, every single day to have this waste cycle turn over the way that it does? Y'all better stop eating beef. Stop eating beef. I want to ask yourself, when's the last time You saw them create a new cemetery. Somebody calling me during the middle of my show. Hold on, I want to see who this is. All right. All right. It's Verizon. All right. So don't get a bless nobody out today. All right. All right. But yeah, Delphi, stop eating beef, stop eating chicken, and please stop eating pork. It is not what you think it is. Please. They have adulterated our food supply. Understand, when American farmers can't even sell their own products, foreign or domestic, they're showing you what's going on. Be prepared, y'all. If you don't know how to do nothing, know how to make some bread. It's only 3 ingredients that you need: flour, water, and salt. Then the salt just make it taste good. All right. So we are getting to a time where we're gonna be relying on folks with some skills. So just be mindful. We have an evil government that wants to unalive a large portion of the population. Donnie tried in 2020. Too many people took the shot. Take what resonates, y'all. That's right. Bozo and Muskie controlling the doggone internet. Yep, they sure are. They've got their dirty, filthy hands in everything. Oh, Tony Temper says, can I get a card for the week? Absolutely, Tony. Here you go. I'm going to give you a celestial No, I'm going to give you a love card. Here you go, Tony. Just for you. Universe Creator Spirit Guides. A message just for Tony Temper. Oh, for this week. Here it is, Tony. Oh, you got protect. Take what resonates. You are being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. And I'm glad that you got this card, because this is for all of us, especially in these seasons that we're in, these holiday seasons, Thanksgiving and Christmas. As much as we would all like them to be the best, most loving and giving holidays, this is where families get together. Old rivalries come up, old disagreements that haven't been squashed come up. People who don't like each other are now in front of each other and not holding back nothing. So instead of an abundance of love, we have an abundance of animosity. Let go of all of that stuff, y'all. We need to let go of all of that stuff. Stop having expectations of other people. Stop thinking that if you spend $8,000 to bring everybody together, that everything's going to be just fine. One thing that we all need to remember, and this is for the living and the dead, especially if you are calling on your passed over ancestors. If people did not have anything to do with you in life, if they would not have pissed in your mouth if your throat was on fire, don't call on them in death. They will bring you further down. If they didn't care about you when they was living, don't think they gonna help you while they dead, okay? Don't do that. And for everybody who has shrines of dead people in their homes. Shift that energy, especially if you got a picture of grandma or grandpa and somebody who wanted you dead. And you got their picture foremost in front in your home, and you wonder why you can't never get ahead. It's because the person who wanted you never to get ahead, you done gave them the head of the table. Take them pictures down. Take them shrines apart. There are times when it is perfectly fine to honor your ancestors. But if you are keeping people in a prominent area of your life and them people didn't have a kind word to say to you when they was here, all you doing is bringing negative energy into your own space. Break up them things. Bring in fresh new energy. Instead of having an altar for the dead, put an altar up for the living, for the ones that you can actually still help. Revere your ancestors, but be mindful that them folks who didn't love you in life don't love you while they dead either. Take the energy out of your living space. Take what resonates and leave all the rest, y'all. But if you're always wondering why you can't get ahead and you doing everything right, it might be that you got some ancestors that you have put in a position in your home that are making sure you can't get ahead. Change your own energy. Let them old ghosts, let them rest. Let them rest. Put them in a doggone picture album, but take them off the wall. Take what resonates, y'all. All right. Greetings, Matt Davis. Greetings and salutation. Oh, Renee has a question. Here we go. Renee says, we are here, Tanya, in Norwich, Connecticut. Thank you, everyone, for the prayers. Can I get a card today? I am so happy that you made it to your destination, Renee. Here you go. Universe Creator, Spirit Guides. What message just for Renee? She's made it to her destination. Here we go. Just for Renee, just for today. All right, Renee. The universe is telling you to pay attention. You are being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs that you are being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Here we go. Got that tickle in my throat again. Take what resonates, Renee, and leave all the rest. But please pay attention to those subtle signs that are going on around you, especially you being in a new place. Pay attention. Don't be scared. Just be aware. All right? Take what resonates and leave everything else. Denny says, Scamazon. Thank you, cheap ass. That was the movie I was trying to say was Sister Act. I loved Sister Act. I don't even know if I have that movie. Oh yeah. All right, I'm looking for questions, y'all. Mickey Mouse says, it is cold and snowy, not like the past 3 winters when the snow and cold was late. Yeah, this is really early. And I think this might be why everybody feels some kind of way about this winter, because it's kind of a normal winter. It's December. It should be snowing. But the last 3 years, you're absolutely right, the snow and everything didn't come until late in December or into January, especially here on the East Coast. I can't speak for on the West Coast. I can't speak for the East Coast. I don't live there. But over here, the last 3 winters, we've had some crazy things go on. But I think it was 2020 was the last time we had snow, 2020, 21, here in Las Vegas. I might be wrong about that, but it's been a while. But it is so cold here now, unseasonably cold in the mornings. Even though it's 55 degrees right now, it's 55 degrees at 11 in Las Vegas. And usually we don't stay under 60, 70 degrees almost at any time of the year during the daytime when the sun is out and it's not raining. So this weather is different for us this year. Oh, is Shauna in the room? Greetings, Shauna. I don't see your name. Denny says, buy a 3,000-watt sine wave inverter, a 12-volt car battery, and a good 12-volt battery charger, and you can run a heater off of this and charge the battery at the same time. Thank you, Denny. Thank you for that. And if you have the way that that is supposed to be hooked up, I would appreciate it if you would put that down for us. And thank you, Mildred. Mildred says the whooping cough is back. Watch your pregnant moms and new babies. And y'all, please, if you just had a new baby, resist the urge to let everybody kiss on that baby 5 minutes after it's done came out of your womb. You are just inviting infection to that child. Let the child be alone with mommy and daddy and the siblings in the house before you let everybody else put their dirty hands on your brand new baby. Protect your children. We live in the age of idiocracy. We have so many people that are unvaccinated, so many people that are unwashed, unkempt, unkept. Don't let them put the juju on your newborn. Please protect what's yours. There she is. Greetings, Shauna. Greetings and salutations. All right. I hope you have a good doctor's appointment, Mickey Mouse. Denny says, will HARP in Alaska ever be destroyed as it is being used to control the weather? Here we go. Universe, creator, spirit guides, will HARP in Alaska. There's weather changing machines in Texas too. Universe, creator, spirit guides, will HARP in Alaska ever be destroyed? Yes or no? And that's a non-answer. We got a maybe on that, Denny. So that's not a yes or a no. But the card that we got is all about balance. And this is balance, resourcefulness. And they are out of balance. Y'all be mindful. We are under the influence of a whole evil race of beings. But we're being made privy to that. And now we have the opportunity to choose how we decide we desire to be on this planet in this energy. Choose you. Don't give your energy away to these evil things. Know that this has been put in front of you to trick you, to fool you, to make you give up your sovereignty so that they can feed off of your power. Understand you are powerful. You are magical. And you can control a whole lot more than you believe you can. But the first thing that you must do is to be able to see that you are trapped in a matrix and then choose to free yourself. That red pill, blue pill is a real thing. But even in that, they got it all messed up and wrong. You want to know what's really going on. Red pill means you see the truth, you wake up. Blue pill means you stay asleep and you let the world do what it will to you. The choice is yours. Either way, we have to choose. So choose you. And that's all that I ask. Choose you. Ogechi said, oh, I read that one already. Andrea, greetings, Andrea. Andrea says, I live in Ohio. Weather change daily. Yes, have all 4 seasons in one day. And that's kind of how we've been over here in in Vegas. Thank you, Sotritionist RDN. Thank you. And welcome to the chat. It's good to see you. And yep, Japan had a 7.2 earthquake today, y'all. So, and that will move around the whole globe. So, equidistant between Japan, we're going to have another 7-pointer, and that's going to spread around the whole globe. Be ready, y'all. These are big earthquakes. These are ones that knock down buildings. These are ones that cause volcanoes to erupt. Be mindful, be prepared. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it, but you can be prepared in the event that it happens. Greetings, y'all. All right, I am all the way at the top. I'm going all the way back to the bottom. Oh, Robert Mack. Thank you, Robert. Robert says, please look at the Caribbean now. Will it become a safe haven for people looking to flee? Oh, okay, here we go. Universe, creator, spirit guides. I'm afraid for the Caribbean. Universe, creator, spirit guides. Will the Caribbean become a safe haven for people looking to flee? Oh, ooh. Tarot gave us a yes. Tarot gave us a yes, but I am going to say this, y'all. I'm going to say this. I don't like to contradict the tarot, but this is what I am seriously feeling about this. I know a couple of months ago I had made a prediction. I don't know if I did it on the show or if I was talking to someone, but I see a cruise liner sinking in the Caribbean, and I see this cruise liner sinking as this is an American or like a Princess cruise liner that's leaving from a port in America that is going to be sunk by American forces in the Caribbean. So I don't know why I keep having this, but I am feeling that the Caribbean is not safe, at least not right now. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. But I have a prediction. It has not happened yet, but that a cruise liner will be sunk in the Caribbean, and it will be sunk. And they're completely innocent, a kind of like a friendly fire type of thing, but it's going to be a changing of what's happening in that area. Take what resonates and leave all the rest, y'all. But Robert, Tarot says yes. However, I feel that before that yes, there may be something that happens. Friendly fire, deaths by friendly fire. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. Oh, Niru, greetings, Niru Chaitani. Niru says, I've been seeing too many angel numbers every single day. What is my message, please? All right, I'm gonna pull you an angel card too, Niru. Let's see. And let's see if this is one of the numbers that you are being bombarded with. And I'm gonna tell you this, Niru. When you are being bombarded with angel numbers, write them down. Write them down on your daily journal so that you can look back and see what you had gone through that day. Your angel numbers do guide you and do warn you about what is happening. Here we go. Universe creator spirit guides, a message just for Niru. Oh, Niru, take what resonates and leave all the rest. you get 555. This is change. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. Change happens outside your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk it. Take the next step. Allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. Repeat this affirmation, Niru. I release all that no longer serves me as I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and wrap the show. You are welcome, Brenda. You are welcome. Oh, Mildred has a question. Oh, Mildred says, is the 3 days of darkness literal or spiritual? Good question. Good question. Universe, creator, spirit guides, is the 3 days of darkness literal? Is this to be taken in a literal sense? Will it be dark for 3 days? And we got a yes on that. So 3 days of proverbial darkness. And y'all be paying attention to what time that sun goes down and comes up in the morning and how you're feeling lately. We're being manipulated right now, y'all. And it's everything. It's with what's happening in the sky. It's the time that it gets dark. It's the time that the sun comes up. It's everything. This is why it is so imperative for us to be present in ourselves, in the right now. We cannot be worried about what is happening tomorrow. We need to be focused on existing in the right now. When we are outside of ourselves, planning for something that has not even materialized, we are not present in us. And when we are not present in ourselves, that means we are not defending ourselves, and this vessel is wide open to be co-opted. Be present in yourself. Be present in your thoughts. Let tomorrow happen tomorrow. Live today, right now. All right? I love you. And I hope that made sense. Oh, J.A. has J.A. Williams says, will the solar flares create the 3 days of darkness? Thank you, J.A. I'm so glad I didn't skip. Here we go. Universe. Oh, and it flipped over in my hand, and we got a yes on that. So again, now here we already know it, and I already said this at the top of the show. Either this Wednesday or next Wednesday, we're supposed to have a polar vortex. It's supposed to knock everything out of kilter. If this is going to happen, I kind of feel like this might be the time that it does happen, to where we're thrust into darkness and into horrible cold. Be prepared. Don't be scared. Be prepared. Get ready now. Don't wait. Do what you can. All right. That's all we can do. But don't let this, when they're already saying what they're going to do to us, don't let the time be upon you and you have not moved your feet. Protect yourself. You know it's going to get cold. If you don't do nothing else, prepare for that. All right. And remember, if you have a tent, any kind of tent, you can pop that tent into your house, put it right on your bed, make a tent on your bed, fill it up with blankets, and you have created yourself a nice warm cocoon. It may not be the most comfortable, but you can probably survive. Take what resonates only and leave all the rest. I know this has been a different kind of show. We're not supposed to be afraid of nothing. We're not supposed to, and we should not be. But we need to be prepared for everything. The devil is in the driver's seat, and he don't care about us. So we have to care about us. All right? Do what you can. Just do what you can. And don't be afraid. Stand in your own truth and know that Donnie and the crew are actors. I love y'all. Here we go. Let us go ahead. We're going to wrap this show up now. I have done most of the weather report already. We are in a cycle of upheaval. The sun is doing crazy things. We are in solar flares. We are in a big earthquake swarm. Be prepared. Be mindful. If you live in a high rise, take heavy big things off the wall and set them on the floor so that they will not fall down and injure you. I love you. We gonna be just fine. We gonna be all right. But that choice is up to us. Disassociate yourself from Washington. Don't worry about Donnie. If you ain't worried about him, it can't affect you. And just remember, we create all of this. Don't create out of fear. All right, here we go. For everybody who would like to participate in our Reiki prayer, first, blow out all that stagnant energy. Now take an intentional cleansing breath in through the nose. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself, and I am kind to all living things. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please protect and provide for our collective. Uplift the sad, the depressed, the lonely, the insecure, the hungry, the weak, the aged, and the ill. Universe, uplift Diane Merkel, Carrie and family, Patsy and family, Stephen and Fleck. Provide for Sheila Barham, for Sheila, for Jenny and Sheila's mom and stepdad. Protect Risa and Montez Simpson, Zariah, Xavion, and Zaire, Treasy Tree, and James, or Tressie Tree, and James Mitchell Jr. Provide for Cindy Lee, for Shamar and Derek. Heal, protect, and provide for Brianna. Protect Barbara, Renee, and Preston. Uplift Miss Jacqueline, David, and Rhonda, Arizona. Uplift Danny and Bowser. Provide for Linda Bruce and Linda Saunders. Protect Bonnie, Sid, and Beverly. Uplift Alicia and Bob, Jen Prentice and Val Bowen, Allison McCormick and Hugh S. Heal Felix. Uplift Carol and Jackie Ward, Andrea, Chantal, Toya Toro, Nicole, Faye, Cora, and Kenny. Uplift Aaron, Sharon Y, Lori and Mom, Mitch F, and Tiba Ross, Danielle and JoJo and Brenda Vaughn. Protect Sissy, Mildred, Denny, Brent, Brendan, Lana, Nathaniel, Christian, Hilda's grandkids, Leah Salva, Lysandra, Nisha, and Tommy. Provide for Justin, Robert and family, Zane and sister. Open doors for Cher Bear, for Patty Sherman, for David, Robin, and Donna. Uplift Travis and Andre. Protect Daniel Martin and Darlene. Uplift Jaquetta, William Sr., Ellen, and Pritzy. Provide for Janetta and family, for Super Dougie, for Christine, Chris, Christian, Nicholas, Aaron, and Vanessa. Heal Luis, Kimberly Mace, Cynthia Leonard, Benjamin, Nicholas, and Stephanie. Heal Jason's foot pain. Heal Janetta's feet. Heal Lori Hammer. Protect Debbie and Ashley. Open doors for Marie Murillo, for Vaughn Davis, for Janisha Smith, for Paula Dawkins. Heal Spirits Beyond the Stars and her son Christopher. Heal Reef, Mel Dorr, Miss Taro D, Marley Jade, Dale and Deanne Kuski. Heal George and Samantha. Ease Vivian's pain. Provide for Capricorn Queen, for Caden, for Miss Luchelle Williams and family. Heal Jacob, Milton, James, Denisha, Golden, Mina, Debbie, and Julian. Heal Andre, Jim O, Sherry's dad. Uplift Rick and Donna. Provide a peaceful home for Paz. Strengthen baby Elias. Heal James's prostate. Protect Cheryl Ambrusia. Provide good health for JR. Heal Mr. Lester and Melvin, Riley and Malcolm and Elise. Protect, provide, and prosper Christopher, Matthew, and Morgan. Soothe Daniel Charles and Rebecca Coppola. Provide for Christine Donegan, for Dr. Christian G, for Nancy Cintron, Amber Martinez, Vicky Thomas, and Mike. Protect J.A. Williams, peace and healing. Heal Anita's kidneys. Protect Benita and Lightside, Sadie, Robert Isidore, Kali, Tony, Irene. Heal Donna's back pain and heal Krista's ribs. Universe Creator Spirit Guides, protect the people of Trinidad, Tobago, Boricua, and the Caribbean islands. Protect all of the melanated folks in Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, Texas, and Florida. Protect Al-Kabalon, Mesopotamia, and Acadia from the evil beings. Illuminate the darkness. Destroy apathy. Grant us the courage to speak what is true, the strength to stand firm in our beliefs, and the audacity to fight to the death if necessary for what we believe in. I love you. I love every single one of you. Happy Monday, y'all. We gonna be all right. Do what you can do. That's all we can do. Believe in yourself. Believe in the magic that is you. Don't be afraid of nothing. We gonna be all right. All we got to do is choose us. Namaste, y'all. Namaste.